And they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Terry in the corner. Fires the three. Shot is off. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Aldridge. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Aldridge and Leonard, the combo inside. And it's Lillard in the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
You know, Portland has a new GM as of 2012, and you see not just changes with the team roster, which you would expect, but really an overhaul of team operations as well. New scouting tools, a new strength and training staff, and the remodeling of the practice facility.
And he sinks the second.
And for the Blazers, injuries have been such a problem over the years. With the new training staff, perhaps a more proactive approach to prevent injuries. Even things like nutrition. During flights, they used to offer cookies and ice cream bar. Now it's chicken and brown rice.
A wide open look here for Terry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
And the shot is good. 6 points for Aldridge. And there'd been talk that LaMarcus Aldridge was unhappy in Portland. He has changed his tune.
And for him, Kevin, it seems as though winning is the main thing, but the Blazers also created a players-first culture. You know, players are your best recruiters, quite honestly, and word gets around. Guys are happy, and that helps them talk about their experience. Teams now have to look at the whole picture and find players content so they perform at their highest level.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
And that one's good.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Defensive foul.
And the foul on Jason Terry. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
The kick out to Matthews. And he slams that one down. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
It's Harden with the drive. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get it back. Matthews, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Harden with it. Matthews covering. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Portland. And a switch here also for Houston. Beverly's checked in.
Well, Josh Smith, one of the league's most versatile defenders. He's very strong and athletic. And can guard either threes or fours, which gives your defense a lot of options.
Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Now, here's Lillard. 12 points for him. Poke loose. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And smart power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, James Harden is a pure scorer, but for him to get this Rockets team where they hope to go, I think he has to lead in more ways than just offensively. Really needs to set the example with his defense, his effort, and his unselfishness as well.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Robin Lopez is checked in for Myers Leonard. Aldridge comes in for Jarrell Wright. And it's a Flalo in for Wesley Matthews. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
And Harden is a great passer. But last season, at times, it seemed like he settled into being a ball stopper. So talented, so gifted offensively. He's an excellent offensive player when he's isolated. But this team has so much offensive talent. I think they're best served to keep that ball hopping. And that goes for any team, but clearly a team that has the weapons that Houston.
And you think of the superstar two guards who have won titles over the years, whether it's Kobe Bryant in Los Angeles or Dwayne Wade in Miami, Steve, they've all gotten after it defensively.
Yeah, and I think that's where Harden has to take the next step, in my opinion. When he's locked in, he's great. You know, he's got the long wingspan, he's got the strength. It's just about having that focus and that energy, that intensity that you need at the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Tarian for Patrick Beverley. Jones. Smith the best to Tarian. It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line. And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
Flalo dishes to Aldridge. They need this one. No good off the front iron.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Rockets on top, up 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Smith. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Few can argue that Damian Lillard made another leap as a player last year, building off of his great Rookie of the Year campaign and taking it another notch higher.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, James Harden, a sixth man with the Thunder, but he's the go-to guy in Houston, a role he's very comfortable in. He said, quote, in college and high school, I was always the focal point. Now I'm back to my old ways, needing to be the leader, needing to score. In any situation, I'm going to be good. Kevin, he's certainly been good for the Rockets.
A one-man wrecking crew, Doris. Thank you.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim. That's exactly what he can give you.
And Lillard last season, between his improvement beyond the arc and from the line, becoming even more, Steve, efficient as a scorer.
Yeah, well, he upped his rate of scoring and rebounding. He cut his turnovers down. He improved defensively. Lillard is not one to rest on his laurels. He is motivated to continue improving year in and year out.
Outside, Batum. Offensive rebound. That's good. 8 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Trailblazers trailed by 8. Batum attacking. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Houston gets called for the foul. Nicholas Batum, the 25th pick back in 2008. He's played his entire career, Steve, with this Blazer team.
Yeah, and a coveted player league-wide, Kevin, because he plays both ends. Excellent defender. He's got that length, good three-point shooter. And remember, the Timberwolves tried to sign him as a restricted free agent a couple of years ago, but the Blazers matched that 4-year, $46 million offer.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jason Terry is checked in for Houston. And the jam by Harden.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Batum is viewed as a potential defensive stopper. Has not quite reached that level yet, struggling against stronger 3 men, but his length and mobility do make him a factor.
Great D that time from Howard. It's Harden with the drive. And that one's good. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Trailblazers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Well, as an 81% free throw shooting team last season, you can't find much fault with what they were doing from the line.
Success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And the Rockets making a change here. Jones is checked in. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
And for Batum defensively, a good shot blocker. Not as many steals as you might expect, but between his rebounding and his efficient scoring, he's a quality player.
A follow outside. A 3-ball. Portland again missing. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the 2nd round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his 1st foul. So for the Trailblazers, Lopez is checked in for Wright, and Wesley Matthews subbed in for Aaron Aflalo.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two.